What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? And welcome, world, to the Retired Hoodrat podcast. You are live on the Detroit is Different After Dark Network with your favorite Retired Hoodrat. Of course, it's me, the one and only comedian T Barb in the building. We're live in studio. And as always, we have an amazing show for you. So I'm glad that you guys are tuning in. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube page, make sure you go click Comedian T Barb so you can catch each and every show live every Monday on the Retired Hoodrat podcast. If this is your first time listening to our show, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this thing goes. We start off with our word of the day, which is me, because I'm the Ayala of the ghetto. I want to inspire y'all hoes like that. 'Cause I'm good. Then we go out of that to the Retired Hoodrat prayer. It ain't about what deity. We just want you to praise the Lord because we know you was doing some wild shit last week. And then, of course, it's Valentine's Day, and we have special guests in the studio. First off, I want y'all to give it up for my first special guest today, Big Dre of Poetry and Punchlines. Hold on.
What up, though?
I don't know what's wrong with my little sounds. Okay, boom, I'm good. Give it up for Big Dre in the building. What up, though? Thank you for being here today.
Big T.
Big T. You supposed to say you welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Just say you welcome. That's it. And it's time for our next guest today in studio. We got my boy, the one, the only. I am Rob in studio, y'all.
Oh, I got the applause. You hear me?
Because I'm good like that. So if you want to hear them live as effects, make sure you go over to YouTube. And today we will be kicking it with some interesting topics. One of the topics today is I want to know, do you believe in Orthodox holidays? We'll also be talking about some of the events that these guys have going on because they are two of the hottest up and coming promoters here in the city of Detroit. And of course, we love Detroit because we own Detroit is Different After Dark, bitches. So, okay. So it's time for the word of the day. Like I said, if this is your first time tuning in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to go to our Spotify and make sure you subscribe. And also go to my fan page, Comedian T Barb, or my YouTube. Okay. But I always like to start my show with the word of the day. And I always do that because we go through so much as human beings that sometimes we need a little word and a real word. And I'm always very transparent with how I do things. And a lot of times the word of the day kind of comes through things that I'm inundated with. And today I want to let you know that you are worthy. And the reason I say that is because I am one of those people that I often struggle with if I'm doing enough, if I'm worthy enough, if this is good enough. And the truth of the matter is, it's all good. You hear that saying, it's all good. I want y'all to start applying that to your regular life. It's all good. Okay? Listen. Nobody is perfect in today's world because we on social media. Everybody looks perfect. They wearing all the makeup. And there's nothing wrong with that because you should be your best self. But stop comparing yourself to unrealistic shit. It's all good. Mm-hmm. It's all good because a lot of times you're not feeling good about yourself, not because of truly how you feel, but because you're comparing yourself to the next person. You worried about why they got this, why they got that. And I do it all the time myself. You know, I get to a point where I feel unworthy, especially as a Black woman that's single. You know what I mean? And I'm not married. I can't never keep a man. I'm a professional single, y'all. Fuck it. I just applause for me on that because shit, I don't know what to do. But point being, I may feel less than because I'm comparing myself to somebody who may have that. And then there are people who they may feel less than because they comparing what they have going on to what I have going on. But we all have lived different lives. We all have suffered with different things. We all have different adversities. We all have different strengths and weaknesses. And you have to play to your strength and weakness, not to theirs. Okay? Because you'll be looking at a person, and what I come to find out, you'll be thinking they perfect. And baby, they'll be online telling you, oh, I love my life. And then I know this same motherfucker cry every night, all fucking night. I just had some people admit some shit to me. And I'm all online. And you know how you see somebody do something, so you be geek like, girl, how was that experience? She be like, that shit was whack as fuck. You like, whack as fuck? I thought, shit, fuck. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was the shit. And they like, no. So stop comparing. Stop implying, stop assuming, stop looking at this fake ass world and thinking that that's what it is. Be you. And I'm going to tell you, you'll never be happy chasing somebody else's dream. You hear me, baby? Never. You'll never be happy chasing the next person's dream. Chase your own fucking dream, no matter what that is and what that looks like. And I have to constantly remind myself of that because, you know, for people who don't know me, born and raised on Joy Road, parents dolphins. You know, I have been through the worst of human existence and life. Went to college on my own. Never felt worthy of anything my whole life. No matter whether I faked it till I make it or not, I never truly felt worthy. And no matter what I've accomplished in my life, and to this day, it still bothers me. I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. Swear to God, it kills me because I know in my mind I have, but it's me not feeling good in myself. And sometimes in order to fix those issues, you have to recognize that you have those issues. So don't get me wrong. You can't pull no bullshit on me that because I'm the shit. Look at me with my big stomach. I'll be up there like, bow, you know, because I look good and everything is all good. But the reality of the situation is I wasn't always that person. I didn't always feel that way. And I'm still every day working through feeling worthy and feeling like my accomplishments mean something, okay, to myself. Because I don't know if that's what keep me grinding more or not, but I really don't. And I just share that with other people because maybe in me healing myself, it'll help you heal yourself and understand it's all good. Stop comparing yourself to other fucking people and just know you the shit. I was gonna say girl, but it might be a boy listening or a man or a kid or a dog. You the shit, baby. So that's it. That's the word of the day. Did y'all like that? Look at the fellas. Oh, damn, I'm pressing the wrong button. Look, y'all. How was the word of the day? I am Rob.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Dre.
Definitely kudos to you for sure.
I appreciate
All
it.
facts.
Sure.
All
Okay.
facts.
So now it's time for our Hoodrat prayer. So if you've never enjoyed that part of the show, it's not about any particular deity. It's just more about the universe and bringing positivity into your life. A lot of people don't understand. You may feel it in your mind, but sometimes you must profess it with your mouth in order for the universe to receive it. So I'm just trying to help you. And I'm going to start with Dear God. But if you over there and you want to say Dear Me, because some of y'all just believe in yourself. It's fucked up though, because it wasn't believing themselves. This is real fucked up, but that's another issue. I ain't even gonna go into that because that's not the right thing to do before we pray. So we're gonna get our prayer on. Then we're gonna talk to these fabulous dudes that we have in the building. My guy, I am Rob.
What's happening? What's happening?
Because you got some big shit coming with TK Kirkland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Teaming
you
up
got
with my
some
man over here.
juices.
We got the juices. We got everything. We got the books. We got all that.
Let's talk about it in a minute. My dog, Big Dre Poetry and Punchline. Every Wednesday, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, make sure you come through to the Punchline, the only urban Black comedy club in the community. So make sure you pull the fuck up. But we're going to talk about all that in a minute. But let us pray. Don't act like you don't cuss in church too. Somebody judging me right now for no reason. But anyway, okay. Bow your head. And if you driving, don't bow your head. Okay, just only if you can. Okay, if you talk to somebody and it's important, don't bow your head. But if it ain't by your head, close your eyes, and we're gonna kick it off like this. Dear God, we thank you. We are humbled and full of humility. God, we just ask that you interject your will, your being, and your way into each and every person's life. We ask that you allow people to understand that they are worthy. I know we are in the middle of a pandemic. We are in the middle of social media. We are in the middle of everyday life. But God, I just want you to fill somebody's heart with even just a little bit of love, God, and hope that that love continues to replicate until they love themselves from the head and their crown all the way to the tip of their toes, God, because they are worthy, God. I just ask that you make someone feel worthy, that you make someone feel loved, and that you let people know that there are still good people, and being their altruistic self and who they are will get them further than being anyone else. In your name we pray. Amen. Okay, look, let me give me a little applause. Listen, I feel good. And if you didn't know, it's the Retired Hoodrat morning podcast or Retired Hoodrat podcast, whatever you want to look at it as. I'm your host, comedian T Barb. I'm also your engineer and producer today because I do too much. I do everything. Help. Okay. But I'm glad that you're listening. Make sure you tune in to all platforms each and every Thursday. So that's Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, or you can go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Comedian T Barb, and catch all the episodes live, or go to my fan page, Comedian T Barb. Shout out to everybody who is checking in. Shout out to my girl Danny Redwine, Sartaz Ahmed, Pima Leem. I don't know who these people is. Dorothy Clark Boyd. Happy Valentine's Day, my girl Michelle. Hey, how you doing? That's one of my business mentees as well. And Jizzle Johnson. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you go over to the YouTube page because I'm going to disconnect off of Facebook because I want y'all over on that YouTube, Comedian T Barb. So make sure y'all check in. But that's enough about me. Let's get off into these interviews right quick. Okay, so in studio, if you just tuning in, we have two of the hottest promoters in the game in the building, and we're going to talk about some stuff they have going on. I want y'all to give it up and do a round of applause for my guy. I am Rob, y'all.
What's happening?
Okay, and then also sitting by his side is one of his partners in this game. I want y'all to give it up for Big Dre. Yes. Okay, so fellas. Rob, tell us a little bit. Who is I Am Rob?
I Am Rob is known to many of those out there as Jay's husband. Believe it or not.
What is that?
That is Jay's husband.
Okay.
Like that. That's Jay's husband. I Am Rob. We got the Juicing with Jay Juice company. We have Press Juice Bar. The wife also has a Black Marriages Matters book. She also has the 30-day meal plan, your 4-week meal plan. She's motivational speaking. She's uplifting. She's everything that you all definitely want to check out.
That's what I'm talking about. And you've stepped out in the promotions game.
Yep. Taking my little pinky toe and testing the water with it right now. See what happens.
Okay, that's what's up. And it's Valentine's Day. So shout out to Jay. That's my friend too, y'all. That's my real friend in real life. So we're going to get off into that story a little bit more. And then we also have Big Dre in the building. What up, Doe?
What's up, T?
Okay, so who is Big Dre? For people tuning in, they want to know who you are. Who are you?
Entrepreneur, jack of all trades, with everything. I don't know, printer, singer, songwriter. No, I'm not a singer, songwriter. But, if y'all know me from Poetry and Punchlines, we known to like set up anywhere in the city, throw free events, throw any type of events. Some of everything. I DJ, just everything. Like we just don't stop. We just keep going. That's what Big Dre is. That's a new name as well. I think I probably got that name about a year ago.
Okay. So you say so what were you? So we calling you Big Dre now. What was the name before Big Dre then?
It was just
because you said that was a new name.
Was just
like
Andre.
T Barb is new. T Barb is 4.5, almost 5 years old. So you wouldn't think it, but my name is Tiffany. But most people call me not even just T Barb anymore. It's just Barb. So I get it. So when did Big Dre start?
Big Dre started when Dre decided to go big. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like not just do regular stuff. Like anything that I think of, like I just go full force at it. I don't know what's gonna fall on my plate today, but we're gonna do that big. You know what I'm saying? Can I cuss?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that shit big.
Do that shit. Say no, I just wanted to set an example. But you can say what you want to say. So that's cool. So you guys, just getting off into it, you guys have an event coming up here in the Metro Detroit area on February 24th. What's going on? What y'all got going on?
We have a TK Kirkland coming. That's Thursday, February 24th. We actually have two shows, 7:00 show and 9:00 show.
Okay.
The 9:00 show is almost sold out, which is pretty good.
Hold on. What'd you say? The 9:00 show's almost sold out.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
It's almost sold out.
Wait, hold on. What is it? Okay, I just wanted to say that. So keep going.
If y'all didn't know, one of our hosts at 9 o'clock is T-Bar.
Hold on. They can't hear it on the. That's why y'all gotta go on the live or on the thing, because y'all can't even hear all these bomb ass special effects I'm making.
Definitely. That's what I'm about to do too. I'm about to get off of my live. Make sure y'all hit that link. See us on T-Bar Live right now. I'm about to get right off of it.
Oh, no. They need to go to YouTube. Go to
YouTube.
YouTube. Comedian T-Bar. Okay, so TK Kirkland.
YouTube.
So, Rob, how you feeling about that event? Tell them what February 24th at the Punchline, what it's going to be like.
It's going to be one of those up close and personals with one of the top comedians that we feel is going to make you bust your gut laughing, alongside with our top comedian host. That's going to make you bust your gut laughing.
Celebrity.
Definitely.
Y'all so
T-Bar
extra.
going to be there getting y'all hyped and warmed up for TK. But we feel like it's going to be a great event. We got great entertainment coming, and we want to pretty much continue on bringing great entertainment and make everybody comfortable and happy with the shows we put out there.
Okay, so y'all have TK Kirkland, who was an all-star. A lot of people, if you don't know who this, who raised you? You know, that's my man's coming through February 24th. 7 o'clock show, 9 o'clock show. 7 o'clock show hosted by Judge Miles. Hilarious, funny, my homegirl straight out the D. She gonna tear that bitch down. 9 o'clock show hosted by yours truly, comedian T-Barb. He said it's almost sold out. So if y'all fucking with me, y'all need to sell it out and just show this city who
What
the fuck they
T5
want to see.
is.
You know what I'm talking about? But let's keep that moving. And on top of that, that's TK Kirkland, February 24th. But every Wednesday, Dre, you've been doing the poetry and punchline. So tell the people, you know, so they'll know what the D is doing, what we putting on for the city about the concept. Let's start with that. How did you come up with poetry and punchlines? And what is poetry and punchline?
So, poetry and punchline was something that was that's a name that was made. But on the flip side, like how I came up with it, it was just me actually going out and just being me, you know, wanting to see entertainment, stuff like that. And then one day, me and my peoples, we like, let's go to, I think it was Tater too. Yeah, he was with us. And I was like, man, let's go to this poetry night, you know, and we went to a poetry night and it was just so much talent. And I never thought we actually had poets here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was like really new to me. I'm like, poetry, like, and when I heard it, I'm like, that day, every poet hit. I don't care what they was talking about, they touched me.
And let me ask you this, because I can agree with that. And as a comedian, I didn't know that much about the comedy world. So when the poetry world, is that something that you are already in, or is that something, like you said, just the one event introduced and you just like, I got to be a part of this?
Yeah, that's what it was. I got to be a part of it. Because I don't do well with the speaking. Like a lot of people be like, Dre, you always in the middle of something, but I don't do well with speaking. So I just sit back and I want to be entertained. Like some people don't understand. I feel like if you could do it, you could do it. If you can't, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say, oh, well, I see a lot of people doing poetry. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do it. Like, no, I can't do it, so I'm not going to try it. I love it, so guess what I'm going to do? Be a great fan. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was from day one, just a great fan of poetry.
So how long has poetry and punchlines, how long have you been doing that concept?
About 2.5 years, almost three.
Okay, so now, just for people, if you're just tuning in, you tuned in to the Retired Hoodrat podcast with your girl, comedian T-Barb. Make sure you go look at us on YouTube, comedian T-Barb. Each and every Monday, we are live. And every Thursday, you can hear this show and all of our other shows that we have recorded live on all platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play. We've had some of the top people from the D on here: Alfonso Settles, D Jones, Darnell Jones, Swifty McVeigh, Diesel, Renika McQueen. So make sure you tapping in with T-Bar, because I'm bringing nothing but the hottest to the streets. And make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube. And today we have super duper promoters who are not only putting on for the city every week, but also bringing TK Kirkland through the building. Big Dre of Poetry and Punchlines, y'all. And I am Rob, a part of the Juicing with Jay camp and now the promotions team. So if they want to see Poetry and Punchline every week, how do they check that out?
Go to poetry_and_ punchlines on Instagram. Or you could just go to my page on Instagram _Big Dre 11. Yeah. Yeah, or just
I want to talk
poetry.
about like that. Like they could come on Wednesday to the punch.
So y'all can
yeah,
come
yeah.
on in on Wednesday.
On Northwestern
Y'all bang
Highway.
that door in.
You ain't gotta see it on. You can see it in person, and you.
29555 Northwestern Highway. That's in Southfield, Michigan, at Punchline Comedy Club. It's on the strip with duos, right next to North Bar. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
It's dope, and I have been your host the last couple of weeks. So make sure you come out Poetry and Punchlines
That's
every
what I heard you say.
every Wednesday, and of course. Today, we're taping live on Valentine's Day. So if you're listening this Thursday on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, don't worry. Because if you want to catch us live each and every week, it's YouTube with it. And I have a topic. We have two fellas. It's Valentine's Day, a day of love. And in the African-American community, it's been a thing where people are now opposing a lot of holidays that we grew up celebrating, whether that's Christmas, whether, replacing that with Kwanzaa, and today is Valentine's Day. Let me ask you guys this. How do you feel about celebrating Orthodox holidays? We'll start with you, Dre. Do you celebrate holidays?
Yes, I celebrate holidays.
Valentine's Day included?
Yes, I celebrate Valentine's Day as well.
Okay.
All holidays. I'm pretty much,
Okay. So are there any holidays, especially being a part of the poetry community now? Let's really get into it, because that whole poetry community is Kwanzaa based. It's a lot more Afrocentric.
Yeah.
But you're still 100% holidays.
Yes, I'm 100%
okay.
holidays.
All right. Any reason for that?
I don't know. I have kids. I grew up, the only child, so I was waiting for days, like this. I always been a lover, so I always wanted to take candy and bears to school, and I love holidays. It's something to do. It's something to look forward to. It's like, why not look for? I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I mean, it's fun. Everything is fun until Christmas comes.
Okay, it's fun. They said buy your kids toys. They said it would be fun. They said. So I am Rob.
Man.
Holidays. You yay or nay?
I'm all for them. Holidays are cool. Holidays is pretty much people, we can use that for like gatherings, family coming together. If everybody has a busy work life, holidays is that one time that for sure, with the possibility of everybody just meeting up and enjoying one another's time.
Okay, so everybody here so I'm going to say for myself, I'm 50-50. There are some holidays that I do celebrate, like you guys said, for the sake of kids. I feel that we make kids adults too soon by taking, it's something whimsical and magical about childhood. We like to make kids adults. I can't pay these bills, bitch. Feel me. Like, he's not supposed to feel you. You know what I mean? He's supposed to believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and all that. And I hate when people say, well, I'm teaching my kids to lie. The same way your ass is when we go to the movies and it's free for 11 and under. This motherfucker just turned 12 and he still got to be 11. So, or the same way when Jehovah's Witness comes to the door, you tell your kids to say, ain't nobody here. That's still a lie. So we like to use, different sayings or ideologies for our benefit. It's like statistics. I can give you a statistic that 100% of serial killers drink milk. So drinking milk will result in you being a serial killer. Statistically, that is correct, because we all have drank milk in our lives, whether that's cow's milk, breast milk, whatever, right? So that statistic can be manipulated to back what I want. So we gotta stop doing that shit. But I do agree that some holidays could be detrimental, like Christmas. Christmas to me is detrimental. And the reason I say that is because you have people going into debt, buying shit that they really can't fucking afford. When Christmas, the basis really should be about love and not about materialism. And I think that we've let capitalists change that perspective. And don't get me wrong, buying people gifts is an expression of love, especially if you buy me something. Because I love shit. Buy me all the shit.
It's one of those love languages.
And it's my love language is money. Give some money and buy me shit. But I don't feel like for our kids that we really should be pushing that message that, you know, the better you do, the better shit I'm going to give you. Like, fuck that. You're a fucking kid. You know, that's just me. How do you guys feel?
We
about
definitely
Christmas?
push that for sure. How many times you didn't like try to reward your child? Like, okay, how many A's you got? All right, I'm gonna give you for every A you got $50 coming. You know what I'm saying? We think that's gonna push them to be better, and it is really just pushing them to get more materialistic.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it ain't no true ethic behind it. It's all game.
But I mean, and I do agree, it's just something in our community. But I just like to, because sometimes starting those conversations is how you change the dynamics of things. And I've come to find out that it was a point in time where I didn't believe that certain conversations would start to trigger a different thought process, but it's true. So that's my thought on holidays, bitches. Buy me some. That's it. And my birthday. I feel like my birthday. So let me ask y'all this.
Oh man.
Everybody got to give me a horror story. Give me a holiday horror story. What is the most fucked up thing that happened to you on a holiday, Rob?
Man, one of the most fucked up things that happened to me, I saw somebody get married on Christmas Eve.
That was fucked up?
It was, because I was supposed to go party, and I don't know what happened to the party. Nobody met up, no nothing. So here I am, dressed to go party, and we not partying. I'm cruising down. That sounds fucked up. That I saw somebody get married and it fucked my night. But
Yeah.
I cruising down the street, and I'm just like, I saw this church. I just pulled on in. So I'm thinking like, all right, mentally, let me clear my head, say a prayer, Lord, forgive me. I walked in, I got chains on, all that, everybody in their suits and everything. And next thing you know, they up there saying, I do.
Oh.
And I was like, man. And I just came just to, peek my head through, put a knee down. Like, Most High, my bad. And I walked in on their wedding.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You
so
had
it wasn't
me.
a fucked
I
up
thought it was
moment
like
for
your
me.
friend got married. I was gonna say, damn, nobody can't have love.
I walked in on they whole ceremony thing, and it was like everybody looked at me. I looked at them. I just sat down and.
I mean, well, you didn't that's the most fucked up.
Yeah, because I fucked they shit up. Like
I know, but that's
entry.
good.
But it was a good thing, but it was one of the fucked up holidays for me.
Okay, what about you, Big Dre? Big Dre, most fucked up thing that happened to you on a holiday?
On a holiday, I honestly say I don't know. I'm pretty blessed on holidays.
Now, come on, y'all ain't about to ain't nobody about to clap out like that all easy. Now we already done got this Mother Teresa story over there. I walked in.
No, I mean, I had messed up things happen to me before holidays, but when we have when you have a family, a great support system that want to make sure things go good. I mean, hey, I've been homeless on a holiday before.
Damn.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, like, what kind of homeless though?
Because
it's different levels of homeless. It's homeless.
My girl kicked me out.
My girl kicked me out because I got caught fucking, and it's homeless. We just ain't have shit.
I'm homeless. Like, we ain't had nothing. My mama always made sure I had. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about as a kid though?
As a teenage.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. That is fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? So we kind of like, well, not we, but me. I was like squatting, I think, or something like that. But I was happy because I was by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I thought y'all was gonna be like one time. It was New Year's Eve, and
that's
I
was trying to tell you.
No,
like
that's
every
like
time, every time
last night,
right.
Super Bowl.
Why Rob gonna say no? That's like the normal.
Yeah, nigga, one time can I say that on the microphone?
Yeah,
nigga, I got one time I was up there. We all went to my cousin Weezy and them. We went over Weezy and them crib, man. His wife made drinks. I'm towed up, nigga. We get in the car, I get home, the wife open the door, I roll out, nigga. I roll in the crib, I roll to the first bathroom on the first level, and she let me sleep right there on the floor.
She like,
Like,
listen, ain't nobody
man.
about to pick you up.
Man, she probably rolled me up that motherfucker too, though. That shit was crazy.
No, I can honestly say one thing though about Christmas, and this kind of like pushed me to be a entrepreneur. I got 7 kids. I think I had 4 at the time though.
You said, I
You
think.
think?
Oh, okay. You talking about back. That's what
I
I'm saying.
think I had
If a
4 at the
motherfucker
time.
say, I got 7 kids, followed up by I think, God
No.
damn.
So what happened was, honestly, I'm gonna let y'all finish.
I'm
Let y'all
done.
finish. Got any laughs, claps in there or something? Okay. So look. So what happened was, I got fired or laid off like a week before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter, a boss don't give a
You can say fuck
about you.
if you don't.
Yeah,
want to
they
say
don't
it,
give
say it.
a fuck about you or what you got going on. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's their business that matters. And I just said, you know what? From now on, I ain't never working for nobody else. So at the same time, I guess that was like some bad stuff that happened, but it was a blessing as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that just I ain't worked since. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't needed for nothing since. So
That's just a blessing, right?
yeah,
there.
you know what I'm saying?
It be that shit like that, bro. That sit up there and you be like, either I'm a sink or swim. And
Facts.
I run, so I'm a fucking swim.
Flat out.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like the worst. I mean, I don't want to say the worst. I was about to be grammatically incorrect as fuck. Sometimes when bad things happen, then it really paves the way for good things. And one thing about it is we'll pray for something, and when we get it, we'll be like, what the? Because you don't know how you gonna get it when you pray for something. You know what I mean? You may pray, you may say a prayer. This didn't happen to me a lot of times where I've said a prayer like, God, put the best people in my life. And if a person ain't for me, remove them. And it had been the person that I would have least expected that he was going to remove. And the person got removed in the most fucked up way possible. It wasn't like, oh, you know what? I don't want to be your friend. It was like, I'm going to steal, rob, and kill, and then I'm out. So it was like, but when I think about it in hindsight, God did it that way so I would never want to come back. Because you could leave a situation and come back. But God like, no, we going to did this. So sometimes that, that's the way that's designed. So since we went with the words, and because if I told y'all my worst holiday story, y'all be crying, laughing, and all type of stuff. So I'm gonna say, man, because y'all is kind of light.
No, you better go ahead. Yeah. You better come on with it.
I've shared enough.
Come on.
Let me ask you this: what was your best holiday moment, Rob? Best holiday you ever had?
I don't know. The birth of my child. That's my holiday right there.
Yeah.
I cut both umbilical cords. I got 2 boys, so you know what I'm saying. I was there for all that. The best holidays right there for sure.
Now listen here, Jay. You got you a good husband. Best holidays, my child. This motherfucker work at Hallmark. My child, in the worst moment, I walked in on a blessed moment. I love you, Rob. You was a good fucking person. You doing a good job. Okay, Dre. Come with Joe. Look, he like, how
Can't
can I
top
get
that one, motherfucker.
He got 7. If that's the
I had
case.
7. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's it.
Nah, come on. I'm gonna need a real story now. Come on. Favorite holiday.
Favorite holiday?
Best holiday moment.
Best holiday moment.
It's that one time in band camp, huh?
Man, one time in band camp. Best holiday moment. I guess I don't know. It was a Thanksgiving. My whole family was there. That really, and I needed my family at the time. That's all. Stuff like that, that for sure. It's very memorable. I've been living for 37 years, so I had a lot of great, and that's what I was trying to say. earlier too, my mom, really held things together around holiday times. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for me to go to school, stuff like that, or like I'm a mama's boy, and she did her thing. So shout out to all the moms out there that raised the kid by themselves. Um, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. Yeah.
Oh no, damn, that's the wrong effect.
Sheesh. Woo.
I looked over like, damn, on Valentine's Day too. Jeez. Tough crowd.
If you look at hold on. First off, I am so sorry. Welcome to the Retired Hoodrat podcast. If this is your first time listening, I am a Renaissance woman. Shout out to my producer, Tara, Essence of Tara. She could not be here today. So I am engineering and producing the show, switching the cameras, and also training my assistant so he can do it next week. So it's a lot going on over here. And I made a mistake and pressed brass instead of air horn. So can you repeat that one more time, Rob, so we can get the appropriate sound effect?
No, Dre, that was your story.
Oh, that was
brother.
you, Dre.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was you, Dre.
What you say, Dre?
Boy up there gave a whole spiel about Thanksgiving.
No, I was
just say the end part because I want to
saying-
give your mama everything that she deserves.
No, I was saying shout out to all moms out there that have made it happen. You know what I'm saying? For their child throughout any days, any holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Just double for y'all. This is just the show.
Not letting the kids see the struggle. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
That's applauded, man, because it ain't easy. And
nah,
it's not easy. And she did it by herself, man. So I really, dig my mom. I mess with her. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. That's what's up. That's what's up. And like I said, holidays. I would just like for our community to get back to where holidays were like really centered around family and love more than just the materialism things. And I think that that's what they signify. But whether you agree with holidays or not, it's your world. What I say is it's your world. It's what you want to do. But it's always good to have these conversations. And one thing I noticed, especially in the Black community, I mean, shout out to everybody listening, my Latinas, everybody listening. Damn, that wasn't even no Latin voice. That was like straight up Italian. I don't know what
that
the
was
hell
close.
that was.
That was like your
It was
mafia
close.
shit right there, wasn't it?
But if you do want to see an Italian tonight, my girl Kara Karachi is at 90's Knowledge Cafe each and every Monday. So if you're in the Metro Detroit area, every Monday you can catch me, your girl comedian T-Barb, at 90's Knowledge Cafe. It is 420 friendly. I want to put that out there, so all my 420ers, everybody is welcome, but it's 420 friendly. Every Monday is comedy night. Doors open at 8, showtime at 9. I do apologize. No open mic the next couple of weeks, but we do have guest spots available. Great, amazing show. We're going to be doing the Ghetto Price is Right each and every week, which is our live game show. So make sure you come through. You come support 90's Knowledge Cafe, 71 Oakman every Monday. Come catch T-Barb in that thing. I got off into the commercial and forgot what the fuck I was saying. So back to you, Dre. Shout out to my major sponsor, Good Helpers Healing, Cooling, Good Helpers Entertainment.
Oh yeah, shout out to my sponsors as well. Detroit Business Collaborative, and Track Kino. I appreciate y'all for sure.
So February 24th, you guys have teamed up and have TK Kirkland coming to the Punchline. February 24th, 2 shows, 7 and 9. How going from, local entertainment into stepping into with the big dogs, as they say, bringing national brands to the city. Tell us a little bit about how that's been and how you guys, plan to expand on that, or even how you even got linked with TK. How did you get linked with
him? Got linked with TK, actually just by calling him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, went to YouTube. It was like it was like the contact, button on this page. I hit it, and he actually didn't pick up the first time. And then he called me back. I'm like, yeah,
direct booking?
My nigga, I'm like, hey, can I speak to TK? He's like, nigga, who you just call? I'm like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Like that, okay.
And you didn't call him like a regular call.
Yeah.
Hey, come on,
Yeah.
hey. Not even TK Kirk.
But you know, that's how I knew it. I was like, yeah, we got to get him. You know what I'm saying? Because TK always been one of my favorite comedians. He's real funny. You know,
Second favorite, bro. Second favorite.
One of my
listen.
One of
Listen,
my,
hold on.
Hey, you better point over there. Look
One
over
of-
there to
one
your
of
right.
This
mine.
my dog right here. Hold on.
Second favorite.
Hold on. Air horns. My dog right there. See, but let's go back to Dre's favorite comedian, TK Kirkland.
I said one of my favorite. I said one of my favorite. What is happening here? Oh man.
It's just all fun. It's the Retired Hoodrat podcast. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify every Thursday. What you were saying, Dre?
She called everybody. Wait, hold on. Okay. I called him. The nigga picked up, booked him, got the rapping, called my boy Juicing with Jay, Rob. I am Rob. You know what I'm saying? He said, what up, though? I said, let's get this nigga TK. He said, all right, bet. It was history. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I'm glad that you guys are doing that. If people coming out to the show or even poetry and punchlines, what do they get from what sets you apart in the promotions game?
I think as far as the poetry world, I think the only thing that really sets me apart from it is I'm not a poet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an artist. I feel like a lot of artists sometimes, unlike you are a great artist at what you do.
Thank you. Way to clean it up.
Good job. And you still go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like
air horns for you.
Yeah, for sure. But I just feel like, you know, I could keep going in it. You know, I don't take fame and let it go to my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm always humble behind the situation. I always jump out the car, pass out a flyer, you know what I'm saying? Call somebody, talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Genuinely, you know. And I think a lot of people get in their head and then they feeling sometimes so where they just too good to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? And I could talk to anybody. I don't, you know, put nobody, you know, up under me. We all on the, you know, same level. You know, we just living different lives. And, you know, that's just what separate poetry and punchlines. And, you know, just me behind that brand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, because I love the poetry and punchlines combination, don't forget each and every Wednesday that you can come through to the Punchline Comedy Lounge if you're in the Metro Detroit area. Shout out to all our listeners from all across the country. You know, this is Detroit is Different After Dark, and I am your host, comedian T-Barb of the Retired Hoodrat podcast. You can catch us live each and every Monday, 10:30-ish, because we black. So if you get on at 10:45, you sure to catch us. So I say 10 and be 10:30, 10:45, we on here for sure. So make sure you comedian T-Barb YouTube, make sure you subscribe, share, like, comment, tell a friend and tell a friend. That's the only way that we're going to blow up. So make sure you clicking that like button for me. You click and share, you comment it on YouTube. We trying to blow that thing up. And then also follow me on my fan page, Comedian T-Barb. I just recorded an audio album, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you want to see my schedule, what I'm doing, where I'm going to be at, what's going on, you can always go to my website, tbarbisfunny.com. That's TBARBIS funny. T-Barb is funny.com. And it's Monday night, so it's 90s every Monday, punchline every Wednesday. Be in the motherfucking building. So you know the Retired Hoodrat podcast is Detroit based. So I always ask all of the guests that come on here, and you know we on Detroit is Different After Dark. Make sure you go follow them as well. How is Detroit different? Born and raised in Detroit. First off, tell me what side of town you guys are from, and give us a little bit about why is Detroit different?
Well, Detroit is different because
Tater got it right, bro. Go ahead, finish.
I see him over there.
That boy's over there sweating with that.
That
boy like he was about to drop the bomb. He was like, you ever see them action movies? Nigga be like, man, cut the wire. Like, shit. He was, boy, the dread started curling back up. Nigga, he started to get a high top fade. That nigga shit was going wild.
Well, I haven't been too many different places in the world, but the few places I do go, I honestly see that Detroit go hard. Like we really grind hard. Like if you could really make it here, you could really make it anywhere. I mean, and that's a true statement. And I believe that to the fullest potential in my heart, man, because I done seen like some soft stuff, and I'd be like, y'all niggas folding over this. Like, we do this every day. Like, it's really like we're outside right now. It's like below 50, and our kids still walking to school. No, yeah, but they is walking to school though, for sure. But that's how I don't know.
Okay, so Detroit is different because we hustle harder. I am Rob.
Yeah.
What part of the D you from?
I'm from the west side. I'm a straight exit 9, baby.
Oh, Joy Road in the
You know
building,
it,
baby.
you know
Even
it.
though you don't
Product
have
of my
other part,
environment.
Joy Road.
I got the shit tied on my leg. Now I'm an HGK kid and all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Herman Gardens
Photo
kids.
safety, yeah.
If you don't know what HGK is,
you wasn't a bad
Detroit,
boy.
Herman Garden kids. And I remember I used to go to Ann Arbor Trail, right? That was for the gifted kids. You know, I was a ghetto gifted kid, Gigi. And we would stop in Herman Gardens to pick up the kids. I had a fight with a boy from the Herman Garden, beat his ass too. But he was one of the few Herman Garden kids that's mama leave him in the house and took him to karate school. And he thought he was going to do a karate move on me. He was doing karate. I was doing jujitsu. I beat his ass. But you from Joy Road. And how is Detroit different, right?
For me, Detroit is different because we got more hunger for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lived in Albany, New York, and that's like Albany is like the Lansing of what we, you know what I'm saying, like that. So it's a little different there. But here, it's like we gonna get it. We gonna really go get it, and we gonna show that we got it. You know what I'm saying? We just out there like that. We tough. We tough. We fight every time. We fight every time, bro, because we fighters. Shit don't come easy right here in Detroit. You can't have nothing. You always on the protective mode, and when you do got it, you grind so hard to get it, and it's a trophy.
Yeah, facts.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta show it off a little bit.
Facts. So people always say this. They say you can always tell when a person is from Detroit. Anytime you've been out of town and somebody just knew they from the D.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
That's that. Okay. You from the D? You ever been called out like Detroit? Because I see you, Big Dre. You got the D hat on, the English D. A lot of times, guys go out of town with that hat. They know you from the D or what?
Oh yeah. So the few times I went out with my kids. I was the coach of their basketball team, and I was the coach. So you got a whole bunch of, people from Cincinnati and people over there. But me, I'm just the only coach, and they're really yelling at the goddamn on kids. Get your ass back. Niggas say some ref do a wrong call. I'm on the court. They like, yeah, don't fuck with this nigga. Listen, just leave this nigga alone. He got a short whip.
Let it go.
Hey, we probably the only niggas that say pop. You know what I'm saying? You go anywhere else, they be like soda.
No, we definitely say pop.
Yeah.
Big facts. Yeah,
that's
pop.
what I'm talking about.
That's
Get you a little pop. That's Detroit for you. You are tuned into the Retired Hoodrat podcast live with your girl, comedian T-Barb. Make sure you follow me on the gram. I am TBARB, and also the show Retired Hoodrat Mornings live on Instagram or on TikTok. I've been going crazy on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, make sure you do. Comedian, that's TBARB, comedian T-Barb, just went viral. You can also grab my books, The Hoodrat Kitchen or Faith Over Fear Tells Retired Hoodrat. These will actually be the last copies of this version of those books that you can get. We will have our 2022 version of The Hoodrat Kitchen featuring some all new recipes blended with our old recipes. So what we gonna do is we making those books thicker, and also you can get your last edition. This is going to be a collector's edition. I swear to God to you. If you don't believe it now, one day, when you got that original copy, you're going to be like, hell no, because we switching a lot of things up in there, including the cover. So make sure you grab those things. Before we get out of here.
You talking about your cookbook?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Hoodrat
Oh,
Kitchen.
okay,
We're gonna be
okay.
updating that. It's great. I love it. So Rob, I am Rob. It's Valentine's Day. You're married. You're happily married. We gonna end this with some love tips and also promote your brand. Let them know what you got going on and give everybody a little tip to keep the love going in their relationship this Valentine's Day.
All right, all right, all right. So I am Rob, EYEAMROB. You can find me on Juicing with J, and J is spelled JAI, and also Press Juice Bar. And let's see here. How do I keep the love going in my
Well, I
marriage?
mean, just give people a tip on how they can stay happily in a relationship, happily married, and however you want to give that.
Treat the relationship as if it's new. Keep treating the relationship as it's new. Don't get stagnant and don't get complacent. If one day you used to give her flowers and then you stop doing it, come with flowers next day. Don't get stagnant. Keep treating the relationship as if it's new.
definitely lit. So I appreciate you guys. Traverse City. Don't forget, each and every Monday, we are here, Retired Hoodrat Podcast. Shout out to my guest for the day. I am Rob.
That's me. That's me.
Big Dre.
There you go,
That's
Dre.
me.
There you go.
That's me.
Hey, you gotta tell you wrong one. Take wrong one.
Okay, listen.
She's right.
And shout out to everybody who was watching on YouTube. Multi Manifestation said I was in Germany and someone asked me if I was from Detroit. So you know how it is. And then somebody is speaking in another language on there. So I don't know what you're saying, but shout out to all our international listeners.
Definitely.
It's been tripping me out, my reach, because even I just went viral for the first time and somebody translated the video into Spanish, which I thought was super dope. They've been showing a lot of love. I think I got like 5,000 TikTok
hand clap
followers. Oh yeah, there you go. Boom. I should have really had them doing that. See, my name is at the top. So I don't forget I'm also training. Shout out to Tater. Come on, you gotta hold it down for a minute. So he is learning the ropes because next week he probably gonna be doing this. And you can see what it's named here. So boom. Just a little on the job training. But it tells you what it says. Okay. So anyway, we back because we ghettos. Retired Hoodrat Podcast. It's your girl, comedian T-Barb. February 24th. One more time. Y'all plug that thing. February 24th. What's going down?
Man, we up there bringing TK Kirkland to the city so he can entertain everybody up close and personal. He's going to be at Punchline Comedy Club. Dre, hit him with the address, Dre.
29555 Northwestern Highway. Shout out to my boy Money Man too. Shout out to my boy Money Man. He also a partner, man. And I just want to do this on the air real quick. Shout out to my guy Rob, man. We talked months ago about getting the big name and stuff like that. And when it came down to it, my man, you know what I'm saying, put on the gloves and we started boxing immediately. So appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, Barb, for having me, having Rob. I mean, just being a real, you know what I'm saying, sister, because I talk to you a lot and she be tired of me, y'all. Thanks. She be tired of me. Let me tell y'all this, man. I be talking to Barb for like 4 hours, like literally. And then I hang up and then I call her right back. So, you know, thank you for picking up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Sharing the knowledge of the game that you got.
Definitely,
you know
bro. Definitely, T-Bar. You definitely get that one right there.
No problem. And I want to thank you, fellas, for being supportive. Remember, it takes a village. It takes a team. And I appreciate the people that's been rocking with me, riding with me. Like I said, shout out to Good Helpers Entertainment, Good Helpers Heating and Cooling, HVAC. If you are having issues in your home and you need quality professional with the best prices in the city, make sure Good Helpers Heating and Cooling. And if you want the best events, the best comedy nights, Good Helpers Entertainment is where it's at, including tonight at Nandi's Knowledge Cafe, 71 Oakman. Pull up, be in the building. Doors open at 8. Early arrival suggested. Tonight, I'm going to be giving out little sips of some wine to some of the couples that come through the building. We're going to do the ghetto prices right. We're going to have a good time, but you can meet me there every Monday.
Right there.
Tonight, we got Kira Karachi, Gemini the Realist. But next week, we have Katrina Pope all the way from Atlanta, opens for Tony Rappers. TikTok famous, one of the funniest females in the game. You've seen her at the Baltimore Comedy Club. You've seen her at the Improv. You've seen her at everywhere, Atlanta Comedy Theater, all that. She'll be in the building the 21st and the 28th, all the way from Flint. Big Juicy and Jay Harris is the Flint Takeover, hosted by your girl Danny Redwine, special guest host that week. So I want y'all to tune in. And then this week at the Punchline, we got the one and only J. Will D. Pound. And what's my man that's singing name? And Deontay. Special guest host Judge Miles in the building. It is a T-Barb thing still, so don't you worry about it. The energy will be high. It will be lit. And I'll see you guys this Wednesday at the Living Room, Grand Rapids. Guess what? It's time to get the fuck off the air. Detroit is different after dark. Make sure you following me. If you're having a good time on the show, make sure you liking it. You telling a friend. Subscribe to my YouTube, Comedian T-Barb. And until next time, I'll see you guys or talk to you guys next week. We out.
Peace.
Peace.